So I think we can all agree that the Sonic timeline is kind of messy. So I'm here to make my own shadow timeline. And it's basically like a recommendation of what order you should watch and play things that have shadow in it. Obviously, you want to start with, you know, Adventure 2 or the Sonic X retelling of Adventure 2. And I guess you could do the movie, but I would not recommend it because it... One word, Space Colony Arc. Enough said. So start with Adventure 2 or X retelling of Adventure 2. And then the next step is, of course, Heroes. And then, obviously, the Shadow game. And then after this is where we can start having fun. So next I want to do Sonic 06. And then after 06, because he doesn't actually like mention Maria, he doesn't do all that stuff, So he's moved on, he's moving on. It doesn't even actually happen because the events get erased anyways. Then we jump into Sonic Prime. And Sonic Prime is more or less the same, I still think he's moved on at this point. He's good. He's judging the world by his own code kind of thing. But then after this, we jump to Shadow Generations. And obviously, if you played Shadow Generations, he picks up Maria's wish again. So he's fighting for Maria's wish. And that is where I think we should go to... I know it's not canon, but I think you should start reading the Archie stuff. Particularly the post-reboot, because like pre-reboot stuff is it messes with Shadow's past a bit, and I don't think you need to do that. But specifically, I would recommend you read the issues of The Ultimate Life Form. That is one of my favorite Shadow stories ever. Do the one where the black arms come back. Don't remember what that one's called. Then after that, do Forces. Forces would be next. And then after Forces, start reading the IDW stuff. I don't like IDW, but canonically it is what comes next in the timeline. And for my own timeline, it would make sense to follow with the canon. And then after that, I don't think there is anything after that. That's just kind of where we are now. So I guess as of right now, the latest piece in the Shadow puzzle is him hanging out with Batman. Okay, like, comment, and subscribe.